What's up, everybody? It's Lastrum. Juxton, what's going on? Carby, hello, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Just getting started here on the West Coast in America. I'm going to start doing a series of tutorials and walkthroughs of Decentraland. Really trying to get people to understand what's going on here and just feel more comfortable about using it. I'm also on Discord. It's in my link as well, and I'll put it in the chat. Appreciate it, Juxton. Thanks a lot. Cowboy, what up, dude? He's back. I love it. I'm not sure if my builds are going to be as good as your Valheim builds. I would love to see how that house turned out. If you got all those floor tiles organized properly. I know that was a little OCD for you. So we'll see what we can do today in the builder. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes. I got to answer some questions on Discord here as they're coming in. But we're going to get started utilizing the builder, see if we can build something epic or if it'll be an epic fail. Yeah, bro. I'm going to have to go check out your stream and see how you finished up. All right. Also, too, for a clip on this stream, maybe I'll do it in a different stream. But supposedly, Mark Cuban, I guess, overnight bought land in Decentraland. I'm a little skeptical of that until he actually confirms it on Twitch or Twitter. Anybody can own any name right now in Decentraland, which could pose problems, right? If somebody owns Mark Cuban and it's really not Mark Cuban, but Mark Cuban is simultaneously tweeting out things, so it might look like he bought land. Again, I'm kind of just waking up on the West Coast, understanding what happened overnight. So if anybody in chat, on Discord or anything, has verifiable proof that Mark Cuban confirmed it was his account, that's amazing. 1 and 2, let's go check out his land. Yo, do we have a DCL Shark Tank for content creators or ideas? Do we create an investment pool for that? I kind of like that. That could be unreal. All right, so I guess we'll get started. Welcome, everybody. I have the coordinates to Cuban's apparently Cuban's land, so we can go there in a minute. Actually, we should, so we'll go there in a minute. So to start off, guys, we're looking at the builder tool right now today in this video. We'll start there. We'll try to build something, and then we'll try to publish it onto a piece of land that I own, which I should actually switch, but my account, so I kind of want to do a quick high level of how to get into Decentraland. Will Turner, what's up? Appreciate the join here. Not sure how involved you are in Decentraland, but we're gonna take a really high level approach to it and utilize the drag and drop tool to help people who don't know how to build or what to do. So let's get started. High level. This is the website, decentraland.org. Has many subdomains. We can go to the marketplace. We can go to the builder tutorial. We can go to the documentation for developers like myself. Helps us understand the tools that we have within programming language to build content. There's an event page that shows all the major events that are coming up that content creators, landowners have submitted to the calendar. You can look at the descriptions and jump right in immediately. The DAO is the governing body of the world. So everyone that owns mana and or land has a certain voting power and can vote for things. And then once they get approved, the DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, that DAO will implement them. And then blogs. So we're here. We need to get a MetaMask account. MetaMask is free. It's an extension. It's a digital wallet that allows you. Jack-o'-lantern, nice. That allows you to interact with any blockchain activity. So as you can see, I created this account, I believe, last night. You can easily create other accounts right here for free. You just type in a name. It'll automatically create a digital wallet for you. This digital wallet is your driver's license, your banking information, figuratively, in terms of accessing and logging into the blockchain and websites that enable the blockchain, as well as being able to pay for things. So it's kind of a really handy tool. So I created this account last night. Obviously there's nothing in it, so this is all brand new. It's not tied to my other account, which owns land. So I kind of want to do something really quick to show you guys the power of owning land in Decentraland. Let's see. Okay, so somebody said that's what it is. Mark Cuban's land. So if I create something here, I'm going to sign in. And again, this is the power of MetaMask. I'm going to sign in and get a little pop-up. And this is basically equivalent to typing in your email address and password. And it's a signature request because I am digitally signing, saying, hey, this Ethereum address I created, this is me. I'm gonna click sign, and it basically logs me in. So now that I'm logged in, it'll get all my content, which obviously I have none. So we can click here and let's create a new account or a new scene for our land. So this will just be like LK stream. We don't have to put in a description. We can choose our size of our land, right? So maybe we want to test on a 2x2, or maybe just a 1x1. You know, maybe we're making a small scene, or we can do, you know, a 5x1, a nice column, or you know, a bigger row, or a big estate, right? It depends, and you know, we can mess with these for now, and you can always change them later. But to start, we'll just do a 1x1. I'm gonna click create, and the builder's gonna jump. He's gonna load in here. So 1 second, let me answer this Discord really quick. Yeah, Jack-o'-lantern on Discord. I kind of agree. I'm a little skeptical if it is or is not Mark Cuban. You know, him and Elon Musk are playing off all this hype. Good for them, but I would like to get confirmation from their verified Twitter accounts that they did purchase land. Because again, I could easily go buy Elon Musk, his name, and I wonder if it's for sale, honestly. But that's for a different video. So here's our builder tutorial. If anybody's ever built anything, I know Cowboy was messing around in Valheim last night, building within the world. So this is kind of one step aside from that. You are building outside the world, and then you get to deploy it in world. So, you know, it's a nice feature to have, even though it's not in world. If you ever built in The Sims, something like that, nice drag and drop. So I got my parcel here. I'm clicking and dragging right now, so you can kind of drag around, zoom in and out. I believe down here are some controls for reference. Pretty basic in terms of manipulating what's in front of you. Over here are all the categories of items that I can drag and drop. So, you know, we've got Genesis City. This was the original builder pack, so they're called assets. So this was the original asset pack. Then we went into the pirates. We got some fantasy, sci-fi, a little Year of the Pig. The toolbox is more for customizations in terms of making things interactive. One of the newest ones is the voxel pack. The gallery pack is also new. The newest one is the cyberpunk asset pack, which is pretty cool. And also you can create your own asset packs. So if I go to let's say Sketchfab, which is an online platform for 3D content, I choose downloadable. I can type in house. Some of these are for sale. Some of them are for download for free. And welcome. Oh, what's up, Doug? Doug, oh, he's out. He joined the voice on Discord, but he got out. You can always join and just go on mute, so you don't have to talk, but you can listen if you're not available to watch the stream. So back to it. You can download a house. You know, if I like this one looks kind of cool. I can download this. I'll download it. I'll import it into Blender. which is a 3D modeling program, and then I will export it, and I'm able to add that right here. So once I have that downloadable file, I can drag it in here into the builder and manipulate its position, rotation, and scale. It's kind of cool. One second. No, you're fine. Hold on one second. I'm messaging Doug. He's on Discord. He's not on the stream. So all right. So let's do. I don't know if you guys if you ever need to make a if I ever need to make my own build without a 3D collaborator, I'm gonna lean on Sketchfab heavy. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love Sketchfab. You know, you just attribute them in what you wanna do. And you know, maybe part of this tutorial later on, as a quick intro, I can download something into Blender and show you how you can upload it to the builder. So keep that in mind. But let's go back here. You know, let's just walk through the asset packs. We've got ground material, so you can just literally click and drag, and it will update the ground. We have some control options up here. So we have the move, the rotate, and the scale. We have an undo, we have a copy, and a delete. Up here we have where we can preview this as if we were going to go in the world. So I'll preview it, and you can do the you can walk around and see kind of your creation as if it was being displayed in the real world. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna exit out of that. You can download your scene. This will package everything into code, which then you can use that software development kit, the SDK, to manipulate further and add further dynamic and content functionality. Hold on, Doug, I'm doing it right now, actually. Yeah, so he was asking if I'm doing the builder tutorial. So the next thing here is, you know, you can toggle this. Nicole, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Again, if you're on Twitch, apparently, you know, if you can't hear the audio, you can join my Discord. Join the audio section of my Discord, and you can just go on mute and just kind of listen in and hang out. You can also type questions in the Discord or here in the chat. One second. Okay, so yeah, so what we did is we just dragged some different ground to our land, right? It's pretty easy. What is Doug doing here? All right, so I don't know what you guys want to build. I typically deal in the SDK and downloading 3D models and manipulate them that way. So you guys just let me know kind of what you're gonna do. I'm gonna be all over the place with this because, you know, I'm kind of new to the builder. I don't really do much with the builder. Let's check out Cyberpunk. Let's see what we got here. So there are all kinds of different types of little mini assets within their asset pack, right? So we've got these gray types, which are just static objects. So we've got a concrete wall. We can just drag that in, and you can see it's highlighted, which means I'm selecting it to maneuver. Right now I'm clicking and dragging to kind of orbit around it. If I want to see what that looks like, I'll just jump in here, and here we go. I got my concrete wall, right? And I can, boom, run into it, and it has a collider, which means your avatar will collide with it. Ooh, the builder does not have a 3D avatar, which is interesting. So I can't run through this wall, basically. I can't run through it, which is kind of nice, right? So that's that. Let's get rid of this like pink thing. I can't stand it, honestly. Sorry. It's making my brain hurt. So let's choose a different ground. We got desert sand. What is this? Is that Bob Ross? Is that a Bob Ross emoji? Little emote, a little icon? That's unreal. Unfortunately, I can't slap my brush against my leg when I'm doing the builder, but just pretend like in between every time I'm slapping my brush to clean it off. Love Bob Ross. So we got some more ground as well. Purple dust is kind of cool too. Yeah. All right. And so voxel pack, we'll check this one out. You know, this is more Minecrafty, obviously. Voxel, if people don't know, these are like little cubes that you can drag and drop, right? So I got this little cube right here, and I can click on it, and I can, the shortcut is D to duplicate, so I just duplicated it. I can click this thing to move it, and then these little arrows pop up, and if I'm not holding shift, they move in a half increment, and I can hold shift and move them with more precision if I wanted to. Otherwise, they'll go back to locking to half increments, like that. I can move it up, and then let's rotate it. So then I get this, these rotation things here. Hold on one second. And so I'm rotating it. I can rotate it this way. I'm holding shift for greater precision. I'm gonna hold shift on the green as well, so I can rotate it. And then on the blue axis as well. So I'm rotating it this way, as you can see. And again, anything I do, it happens immediately. I go up here, click on this icon, and boom, I'm in here. And these have colliders too, so I can't run in them. So maybe, you know, you could do like some stair steps, like you jump on this thing, and then you gotta jump on this one, and then you can jump on another one, right? Something like that. So this is the asset pack for, you know, the voxel pack. Tons and tons of Minecraft-esque voxels, different types of things. So anyone familiar with Minecraft and building would love to see you guys come in here and try to build something. If you're really good at building a house, I would challenge you to build it. Message me on Discord. I'll publish it to my land. And then you can see it actually in the real world. I think that's cool. I'm offering my land as kind of a creator sandbox, if you will. If you guys want to get your hands dirty with the builder or the SDK and want to try something out in land, I'm happy to showcase some things on my land. At times I will take over my land and showcase things that I build, like the pizza kiosk, maybe the NBA basketball shooter, my Twitch live stream, TV screen, you know, other things. But yeah, I will, you know, absolutely love to showcase whatever you guys come up with. So let's go back and let's try to build something kind of meaningful. Again, I'm all over the place with this, guys, because I usually, when I have something in mind, I find the 3D model, or I model it myself and then do it. So if you guys want to see something, let me know. You know, let's go in here. So more about the different types of asset packs. We have ground, then we have individual tiles, right? So maybe you can make a little pathway if you want. I'll zoom in here a bit. And so not just changing the entire ground scene, but you can change individual tiles within the 16 by 16 grid and display them. And then we have, you know, this asset pack has a nature category, so all kinds of different nature objects. Did I make the pizza kiosk? I did. I did make the pizza kiosk. And I'll show you one thing. Yeah, so we got the nature stuff going. We've got some structures. Oh, 1 second, sorry about that. I was pulling up Blender. Yeah, here. This is kind of the behind the scenes. So this is what I like to work in. So this is 3D modeling, right? So you know, I like to work in this space versus the builder. But again, you kind of get a familiarity with the builder and the 3D modeling. It almost looks the same, right? The coordinates, again, Jack-o'-lantern, Will Turner, it's down right now because I've been in kind of like a craze with helping people display different content on my land. So like I said, I'm going to host another event, I think, in the next few days for the pizza kiosk. But right now, I think it's nothing. It might be there. I'll type in the coordinates for you guys. Those are the coordinates. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's up there right now. And that's the beauty of ownership of land, is I can choose whatever I want to display. If I want to put this on my land, I can totally do that. I have the right to do that. No one else does. No one else can take this away from me. So I also have the ability to allow you guys to publish your content on my land, or take your content and publish it myself on my land. So it's really awesome being a landowner outside of speculating mana. So we'll just keep going through structures. Again, I mentioned gray stuff is static, right? So we can drag and drop different items here. The purple, they have this little charge icon, which means they are a smart item. They have some functionality built behind them. So what we can do is, what is this? I don't know what this is. What is this one? Let's drag this. This might look like a light. So we can add functionality in the builder. Oh, this is a rising pillar. Okay. That's cool. Here's the pillar right here. Let's see what happens. See, the pillar doesn't do anything yet because I haven't activated it, but we can try to, maybe when we click on this box right here, maybe this pillar will rise up. Maybe we can try to program that here without any coding, all within the builder. But we'll just continue on quickly. Again, static objects. I mean, there's so many, guys. This is insane. Like, this is the Genesis City stuff, and then you get into the decorations that have smart objects as well. 1000% Nicole. So what you can do here is you can go and download the scene. Okay, you download it, and it will package everything for you. And then let me look and see. I'll show you. It'll have the model, and then you can bring that model into Blender. Everything's packaged nicely into a easy to navigate folder. And I'm happy to do that in a minute too, once we get going here. But you see earlier, guys, these might have taken a couple seconds to load, but you can create pathways to things. This is kind of on top of that pillar, so let's move that. Again, I'm clicking and dragging, so I click an object. I'll click this object, and then I can drag it and move it over here. I can duplicate it and then just move it again. So maybe I make lava, and this is the pathway over to our pillar, which takes us higher to maybe another platform, let's say. I don't know. Okay, right. And then maybe we duplicate it over here, and see if you go off the parcel, it shows red, meaning that's invalid. So you just got to bring it back over here, right? And sometimes if you do that, you might get some aliasing issues, some overlapping, but it looks like we've, the builder tool, you kind of see it right there. See right there? When you get this kind of content like that, you know that you've got some overlapping tiles and meshes, so you might want to clean that up. I'm a little OCD, so I would definitely clean that up if I was building this as a real experience for somebody. But so now we kind of got this little pathway here over to our pillar. So we're gonna try to animate that pillar. And again, I don't work in the builder that much, so this is semi new to me. I know the builder well, but I'm not a pro at it by any means. I have an asset stuck out of scene. I've downloaded the scene and I've even pulled in Blender. I can't find it to remove. Nicole, if you want to message me on Discord, I'm happy to help you with that. We can screen share and I can figure out what we can do with that. All right, so we're gonna animate this pillar, right? So maybe, yeah, no problem. So let's add this toolbox thing. This is kind of like an invisible. Oh wait, no, this has all. These are all these assets. Yeah, let's go toolbox. Let's add the toolbox. Now this yellow thing does not display in your scene. It just allows for functionality without you having to do anything. So let's do how do I do this toolbox thing? I forget. 1 second. What about a trigger area? Ah, yes. Okay, so let's add a trigger area. So this says when I enter this little region right here, let's do something. And look, it already pre-populated, right? So I have this this area, this little orange space right here, this trigger area, and it says when my player enters it, do something. And I have all the options of smart items, things to do. right? So one thing with the builder is, you know, this is not a smart item. It doesn't have any functionality. It's just static. You can download this and add that functionality to the static cube, or you can find something that has a click object and you know, wire it up accordingly. What is this? Video stream. That's cool. All right. So what we're gonna do is, when we enter this trigger area, it's gonna rise. How about that? All right. And we can scale this too. I'm gonna hit S, and if I hold Shift and click this middle thing here, it's gonna scale the whole thing. So I can make the whole scene, or I can just make it kind of right where the thing is. All right, so let's try this. So we're gonna start over here. We got on our little thing here. Let's walk into this, and boom, we're rising. Our pillar has risen. Okay, check that out. Kind of crazy, right? I did zero coding, no coding at all, and I animated this scene. As random as this scene is, I can totally publish this to land if I wanted to. So we'll continue on with some more functionality here to highlight what we can do. Again, a little kiosk here. If I want to rotate it, I just click this button up here, choose an axis that I want to rotate it on. And sometimes, you know, I've found that grabbing this green axis is a little bit difficult. Just in my limited experience with this, you know, I'm hovering over, it looks like, yeah, see, it's sometimes hard to grab. A little hard to grab. And, you know, again, I'm not the best with this tool, so if someone knows a better camera angle or something to navigate with this stuff, please, by all means, drop it in the chat. So yeah, look, I can rotate it. Maybe I want it to face like this way, right? I know it's invalid right now, but then I just go to the move. Let's grab this axis right here, this blue axis, and or I can just grab it and move it, right? Or if I wanted to specify in which direction, then I just move it, hold Shift, and it moves around. Pretty cool stuff. Maybe I can add a click object over here, and then make this thing move. I don't know. 1 second. Okay. All right, so we'll continue on. We'll show some more functionality. Let's check out, we got a teleport, so you can drop this in, and you can put this on your land, and people, when they walk into it, they immediately walk into a different parcel, right? They teleport. We can also have some, look, with a plain text, but instead of plain text, maybe we do like a little, like we can do this little pop-up thing right here. And we say teleport to pizza. I don't know. Okay. And then let's move this. Let's move it up. Let's move it kind of over here like that. And then we can add this right here to my pizza scene. Right? I don't know what's gonna happen in the builder if you actually teleport. Wait, what? What happened? Again, I don't know. This is a message bubble, so it's not necessarily a panel of text. I know, you know, if we drag in, we can drag in some text as well. This is kind of cool too. I like that they have this feature in here. Maybe you just want to have some text on a wall or something. I'm gonna rotate this. See, I still can't get the green axis. It's the strangest. It's just like mind-boggling. There we go. There we go. Okay, some text. Let's change it to teleport to pizza party. Okay, and let's move it up. All right, I'm gonna delete this because I don't like that. I'm gonna move this some more. Let's move it more this way. Yeah, over here. Like that. Okay, maybe we scale it up a bit. Let's see if we can do that. I've never done. Okay, there you go. Boom. Teleport to pizza party. All right, perfect. Let's see. Let's see what happens. There you go. Teleport to pizza party, and then look, go to, and it tells me that if I want to go there and I click here and nothing happens, obviously, because we're in the builder. The green 6, yeah, they're a nightmare. I don't know. I can try to bring that up with someone on the Decentraland team, because absolute nightmare, craziness. All right, so again, guys, people joining in and out, welcome. My name's Lastrom. I'm a developer in Decentraland. We're showing the builder tutorial right now. So the drag and drop editor within the world, kind of showing you some static objects, some dynamic objects, really what you can create. And obviously you guys can see my creativity is super limited in the visual builder. I definitely don't work in this tool a lot. I'm more inside the SDK, utilizing pre-made 3D models or making them myself. So, here's some other asset packs, a gallery. Recently there's a huge gallery contest. The coolest gallery, I think, got some land. I can't remember the thing specifically. Here's a cool thing too. Maybe we can, on our wall right here, add in an NFT picture frame. Okay, so let's scale this up a bit, and let's move it. Actually, that's a little too big, right? So some of you guys are wondering what you can do in Decentraland. Maybe you want to have a gallery, right? So let's create. Whoa! What the? Let's create a gallery. I'm trying to just get this to be smaller, honestly. Okay, let's create a gallery. Let's not rotate it. Let's move it. I want to move it up a bit. I want to move it over here. Put it on the wall. I want to scale it down just a tad bit. No. I just hit Control Z to, there we go. Wait, why does it do that? Right there, nice. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So you can see I'm still not on the wall yet. So let's maneuver this thing right. That's through the wall. Let's put it like right there. Okay, now we're a little off center. I'm holding shift and moving. So now we got kind of an NFT picture frame. Let's see if that's kind of at eye level. It's a little higher. Yeah, that's nice. All right. And what I can do is, this is a smart item, right? So let me click on it, and it gives me the ability to show an NFT. So if anybody has an NFT that they think is cool on OpenSea, I'm going on my other screen here. I'm just gonna pull one in and see. Show. Let's see what we got. Browse. What do we have? I'm picking the first one. It's a wrapped moon cat. Okay, so I just got the NFT contract address, copied that in. I'm taking the token ID, putting that in. Change the frame style. Let's change it. Let's go. I don't know. Golden edges. Why not? Include UI. Yeah. Include UI means I believe it means the hover over text. Let's see if that is what it actually means. Wrapped moon cats. All right, let's check this out. What is something? Yeah, so one cool thing, guys, and I should probably do a tutorial. I talked about this in my AMA, but ownership of an NFT is way different than being able to view it. But since it's on the blockchain, everything is viewable publicly. That's why people are like, oh, Mark Cuban's name, the address owns Mark Cuban, and then all of a sudden that address bought this land, so Mark Cuban must have bought land in Decentraland, right? Well, maybe I own Mark Cuban's avatar name, and I bought the land, right? But you don't know who I am. So, on OpenSea, there's anonymity throughout the blockchain because it's a random Ethereum address, right? It's not an account or an email. So, yes, you can. It's not strange at all. It's by default that you're able to publicly view anything done on the blockchain. Now, the address that owns the NFT, that information stops at the Ethereum address. It's not tied to a phone number. It's not tied to an email. It's not tied to a person's name. It's not tied to anything. It's just a legit address. I can go in here and watch. I'll create another account right now, and this is just test account whatever. Okay, I now have an Ethereum address, and I can view this on Etherscan, and here's my address. So if you guys copied this address and this address started having transactions, you guys would know that it's me because I'm showing you the address. However, if you didn't know I just created this address, you would have no concept of ownership of who this is. But you'd be able to see everything this address has done on the blockchain. It would have a different contract address, Juxton, therefore people would not trust it, right? So people are perceiving value based on trust that this address right here that I'm highlighting is the correct wrapped mooncat, and you can see it's been verified, right? So yes, I can go to Etherscan, I can take this contract, look it up, I can take this contract right here, it's source code, everything's visible on the blockchain. I can copy it, I can go to visual IDE, text editor, anything, paste this, push it to the blockchain. If I understand how this thing gets created, there's some functionality of creating this NFT that I might not know, but I can try to read and figure out. I could totally create a Mooncat wrapped version 2 or Mooncat wrapped legit, and then it would be up to the community to verify that that is the real one, or is it this address. What's up, Burlo? Yeah, you're welcome, Juxton. So, what you can do as a creator, possibly, and I appreciate the follow. Thanks, welcome. What you can do is maybe on this NFT wall over here, maybe you say, put the owner's info, right? But here's the UI. So you kind of get to see who the owner is. Maybe underneath you say like not my owner or curated by or created by somebody else, right? But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing if you're showing off someone else's artwork, I guess without their knowledge, but then maybe they shouldn't create NFTs because it's all publicly available, right? Now the ownership is different, but the visibility is public. Yeah, so this, and you can get this ownership, Juxton, I know you program and you're in the SDK. I believe if you choose open NFT dialogue in the custom prompt instead of the NFT dialogue, I believe you get this pre-baked OpenSea prompt that automatically pulls in all that information based on the address and the token ID. So, if guys are asking the question of, is it fair to show off somebody else's NFT? I would say, as people creating NFTs, you need to understand how the blockchain works and that anything you do on it is public. So if you want to create an NFT, just know that anything that you create is public and will be able to be pulled off the blockchain and visible. That doesn't mean that they will be able to own it. You would still be able, this person right here, this owner of this NFT can, obviously he's never sold it. He can change the price that he wants to sell it. He can transfer it to somebody else. He can't change the description. He can't, change the picture, but he or she has sole ownership. They, however, cannot choose who can and can't display the information. 1 second, guys. Okay, so that's kind of cool, right? Like, so if you wanted to, you could create a gallery of different types of NFTs. Maybe yours, maybe in our Discord we were talking about having a coffee shop and rotating artists, right? Well, if you wanted to, it's a little cumbersome without building in dynamic content and allowing people to upload, and doing this automatically. Yes, you could create a coffee shop, put all these NFTs in, and then each day or each week you could come into your build and change the address, right? If you really wanted to do that, and then just republish it, and boom, you've got a new scene with fresh content. Or you can work with somebody like Juxton or myself, and we can automate that process where maybe there's a website that a creator chooses how long they want to show their content, pays for that, and then drops the Ethereum address and token ID into a website, which we program to automatically update based on how long you rent it. So there's a lot of flexibility. This, again, I'm just showing you guys, kind of what we can accomplish in the builder without any coding experience, right? I have not touched one line of code. I can download it and add more functionality, but that's for another tutorial. 1 second, guys. All right, so don't know what you guys want to see else built here. I kind of like messing around with the smart items because, again, guys, I'm not really familiar with, and I apologize, I keep saying guys. I just say guys. I mean guys, girls, everybody. I don't typically work in this space with the builder, so it's cool for me to kind of see how it's evolved. I would say, I don't know if it was a year ago maybe that this was launched. There were no smart items. There was 2 or 3 asset packs. Very limited information, very limited functionality. So now we've got all kinds of cool stuff. What was this here? A little button table. All right, that's kind of cool. Whatever, right? We've got a little console sofa. Interesting. All right, so we do that, and then maybe we'll do this. Let's try this. All right, so on one side, we've got this picture frame. I want to scale this. I want to scale. Please let me scale. There we go. So let's go like that. I'm scaling horizontally. I'm gonna move this a little bit, like right here. Let's move it a little more, let's move it like right there. Okay. And then now we can maneuver we can move our NFT to kind of be on the back of this. If you guys kind of see where I'm going with it, let's try something. Let's make a wall here, a movie screen. We'll make sure until that sinks in like that, right? It's not showing through. That's cool. Let's go over here. And maybe we'll duplicate this. Let's add another one. Can I click? Can you move? Wait. There we go. There's a duplicate. There we go. Let's move this. So now we've got. Let's do one more. Okay, we'll move it. I'm hitting D, by the way, to duplicate. So we're a little small on our wall here, but that's okay. It just is for purposes of this builder tutorial. I'm showing you guys what we can do here. And let's position that. All right, so we got 3 picture frames on one side of our wall, and let's add, I don't know, let's try to add like a movie streamer, I don't know, something else. We can add some lights. Let's check these out. We got some lights up here. Let's start them off. And then maybe click on and off. No, let's not do that. So we've got a couple lights here. Maybe we have a, let's do this. Let's add another wall. Duplicate. Okay, let's bring over here. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna just actually get rid of this trigger because we don't care about our pillar. I animated that. Where do the asset packs come from? Great question. These are all standard from Decentraland, and they get updated. I wouldn't say a lot, but the latest drop was the Cyberpunk. The one before that was the Gallery pack. There's an Unreal artist that was just onboarded, meaning probably 6 months ago. Her name is KJ Walker. She's an Unreal 3D model graphic artist, and so she has helped build out these asset packs quite a bit. You can, Nicole, upload your own model into the builder, and let me see if I can. I'll do that in a second. Okay, let me find a model and do it really quickly, just to show you guys how that can be done. So all these asset packs right here come from Decentraland, but I can create a new asset pack And let's try that. Boom. So here's my pizza drone. This is the GLB file. You can download from Sketchfab. I added a little pizza box to it. I'm gonna import it. This is gonna be, is it a decoration? I don't know what to call this. Let's call it a decoration drone. And see, you can create a new My Asset pack. So maybe I'll call this the pizza pack. And if I wanted to come in here and position things, I can. So it's going to upload my GLB to a server that allows me to always pull this content. Now, excuse me, your asset packs are only your asset packs. To my knowledge, no one else has access to them. So don't feel like if you upload a GLB file or a 3D model and you want to be protective of it in terms of not letting anyone else see it, I don't believe they can. So we'll see what this does. I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see how this process is. Network error. That's always fun. Okay. Maybe I mean, the drone's not that big of a file. Yeah, very unique. Exit. Let's try that again. I'm not liking that this all disappeared, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with the builder. Again, growing pains for the platform, right? We're working on it. We're all working to make this better. So I'm gonna just click refresh up here and we'll see what we got. All right, we're coming back online. Nice. Everything's saved. As soon as you drop something in here, it's saved. So let's try that again. Let's add an asset pack, right? For Nicole who's watching, let's add our drone. It's a drone decoration. Sure. My asset pack. Let's call it pizza pack. I can name it whatever I want. And I hope this works. This would be an epic failure. Maybe something to look into with the team on uploading these, or I can try a different GLB. So we'll see. Maybe it just doesn't like this GLB for some reason. But it's always good to test as well too. But yeah, it looks like we're getting issues with this drone. Let me see if there's another little model. See, that's so interesting. Okay, let's add a new asset. Let's try pizza. Let's just create. Yeah, see, it's not. This asset pack is empty. Okay. We add an asset. Yeah. See, this is not. I'm not liking this, honestly. Again, I don't work in this tool that much. I use the SDK and 3D modeling outside of this, so it's not liking that. I don't know. This is odd. I'm gonna keep trying this. I love brute forcing things until they break, and that's kind of how we figure out what. Hey, there we go. We got some pizza. This is definitely not furniture. Pizza. Okay, so maybe it was the GLB. Maybe that was the issue. But over here we still have some loading problems. So it looked like our model was uploaded successfully. I'm not so sure about why this is taking so much time to load. I do know the Decentraland team is working hard on this tool to make it even more usable and accessible. As I say that, it bombs out. So let's see. Yeah, they're constantly updating this, guys, because they want to make it as user-friendly and easy as possible to have people create content. And you can create some really good content in here, especially by importing your own pizzas and items. So we have pizza. We've got it. So again, this model was from Sketchfab. I put some things together. Let's maneuver it. You can see in my Sketchfab, I have the orientation. I have it set separately. So let's, gosh, Why is it always so hard to click the green? It's unbelievable. Yeah, there we go. Now let's rotate. Let's rotate this thing. Oh my gosh. This is, yeah, there we go. We're rotating it. Okay. The green is always so hard to click. I don't understand why. I just don't understand that. Definitely want to scale it down a bit too. I'm trying to put this on my little table right there. But it's not working. It's not being friendly right now. Okay, let's scale this down to some pizza. There we go. And then now let's rotate. I mean, I'm gonna try to click green. I just can never click green ever. I mean, what? Red. Okay, red's that way. Blue, that way. I don't want that. I want green. Is this green? No. I just. Okay, there we go. Maybe like that. There we go. Yes. Finally, I'm done. I'm done touching that thing. That is just like a nightmare. That is insane. All right, let's move this over here somewhere. So guys, we're in the Decentraland Builder. I'm showcasing how to add objects from the builder, and then other objects that I downloaded from Sketchfab. And now let's put this little pizza on our table right here. And you know, we can obviously rotate it further if we wanted to make it legit, but now we got some pizza on our table. I can try to rotate it. I don't know. It's gonna be a nightmare though. Oh, nope. Red, no. Red. Yeah, yes, there we go. Right there. And our pizza's on our table. Cool. So we've got static objects. Oh, sorry about that. Static objects, all these things. We've got some unique interactive objects, which we're gonna hook up soon. We've got some NFT picture frames. We've got some other teleporting and functionality, all without coding. I've done no coding with this. As terrible as this scene is, I've done no coding. But I put this wall over here because what I want to do is create a switch for the lights. I believe, do I have a light switch? I don't know. Let's look for a light switch. DCL being DCL, yeah, I know, right? Where do the like whole house plans? Yeah, it depends. It's honestly, it's got a temper of its own. It's whatever. Look how many times I created pizza pack. So apparently it was working, and it just wasn't registering with me, right? Me, the user. So I did that a few times, and it obviously worked, but didn't register to me, and now I can't click on this. Yeah, so now we got a drone in our scene that just delivered us some pizza, probably. Again, we can dive in here, and boom. So that's a model from Sketchfab, right? These other things are from the builder. This is from Sketchfab as well. And these are all builder things. So I'm going to create a little switch right here and then turn on that light over there, right? So let's try that. Let's try to do that. So if you guys are thinking of building a house or something and want some of that functionality, let's see what Cyberpunk has. Do they have any switches? Let's go to smart assets. Let's see, what do they got? They got a blender, a police car. What's this? Raft. Hallways, decorations. Oh, we got some keys. You know, you can create scenes where they are required to pick up a key first, and then other objects or other things happen once they have the key. It's kind of cool. Countdown timers. These are kind of cool. I like that. This Discord link, I should drop that in there. That's kind of cool. What is this? Face access card. Okay. External link. You know, there's a lot of functionality here, guys. Oh, fantasy lever. Why don't we do that? Screw the wall. Let's just get rid of the wall. Let's just make the lever. Let's just check that out. All right. And then I'm gonna rotate this. Oh my God. Do I have to do it on the green axis? If I do, I'm not doing it. I can't stand this green. Oh, no way, I got the green. I got the green. First try, second try. All right, so let's try something here. Whoa, wait, what? Okay, I just hit Control Z. So when activated, I'm gonna click on here. Let's choose an object. And the reason I have the ability to interact with other items is because I dropped in this invisible, this thing is invisible when you go to preview. Watch, see that yellow object? It's not over here, right? But it gives my scene the functionality to interact with the other smart items, okay? And smart items, so this is a smart item. I can do something when it's activated. So right now I'm going to choose the ceiling light. And when activated, I'm gonna activate the ceiling light. So let's see if that works. Okay, I'm gonna click this one here. Did the light come on? Oh, I think the light is on. I think the light is on. Now let's try to turn it off. So we've got when activated. Let's add a functionality to when deactivated. Let's fantasy lever, excuse me, light, and let's deactivate. Let there be light. Yeah. One thing, Juxton, too. I wonder, the builder, good suggestion, maybe to have night mode. Okay, so the light is off, so we're good so far. So now let's go over here, pull our light lever, activate it. Okay, let's go over here to our little couch. We're gonna add a movie screen in a second. Oh, we got some lights. Our pennant lights are working. Now this should turn the lights off. Go back to our living room, check the pendant light, and boom, the light is off. So all of that functionality, I programmed 0 of it, which is really, really cool stuff, guys. Really cool. And I know this is kind of a longer tutorial and that's baked in there, but definitely gonna clip this and put it on YouTube and kind of reshare the stuff, because I think it's very worthwhile for somebody trying to do some pretty basic functionality and things with scenes and make them at least interactive, so you don't have a blank piece of land. Or if you want to build a really cool gallery and sell that to somebody, or have artists come in and rent out some frames, I think that'd be cool too. What I can also do is, what is this? How big is this car? That's interesting. What I can do is this a horizontal platform? What is it? Is this a vertical or? Oh, that's interesting. Let's add some more functionality. Let's go and let's do this little vertical black pad. Okay, let's move it. Let's move it up. Okay, by the drone. And then let's add functionality to when I click on this lever, when I activate it, let's choose this vertical pad and let's go to the end, okay? Because right now is the start. I don't want it to auto start. Somebody just messaged me. Okay, so when end reach, wait. So I want to remove this. I don't want anything to happen at all. And so I'm working. The distance is 10. I don't. Okay, so let's go here. I want to actually do toolbox, and I want to move an item. I'm gonna select all my items. Where am I at? Fantasy vertical pad. I don't know. This is a great opportunity to figure out. Again, I'm learning how to use the builder in front of you guys because I don't do it that often. I know how to use it, but there's been additional functionality. So like, I don't know the position of this right now. Maybe you guys can show me how to get the position of this entity right here. Because what I want to do is I want to move this down a few. So I'm gonna turn on the lights. I'm gonna move this vertical pad. Let's move it to 1. Relative. Okay, yeah. So relative. All right. Let's try it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So if I click this, this pad should move down too. Oh, it moves up 1. Okay. All right. So let's go back. Let's move the vertical pad since it's relative. Let's move it down like 5. How about that? Let's try that. So maybe I pull in the lever, turn on the lights, and then, you know, my secret layer, you know, I can, oh, so 5 is a little too much. Okay, so 5 is a little too much. So let's go over here again. Maybe, let's do 3. Let's try that. Go over here, coming in, gonna turn on the lights, right? And there's my thing. So maybe it's 4 actually. I like 4. Okay, so we're gonna turn the lights on, move this pad down. Now I also am gonna add something else to this. Hey guys, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a trigger area, and let's make this pretty dynamic as well. Whoa. So let's add this trigger area, and we're gonna move the trigger area as well with the platform, and then once I stand on the trigger area, the platform's gonna go back up. Okay. So we're gonna pull a lever to get the and let's go over here. Okay, that's cool. Okay. All right. When player enters the trigger area, we are going to move an item, and let's move the vertical pad. Let's move it back up 4. How about that? Okay. Let's also move the trigger area. I think you can do that. Trigger area, I think. Yep. I'm gonna move that up 4 as well. Okay. And then when I click on this object, I've got the lights coming on, I've got the vertical pad moving, but I also need to move this trigger down with it so that I can access the pad. So I'm gonna move an item. I'm gonna move the trigger area. I'm gonna move that down 4 as well, right? So let's see if this works. So what I'm trying to accomplish, guys, is I'm gonna click on this, the lights are gonna go on, this pad is gonna move down along with an invisible area that says when I'm inside of it, it's gonna animate this thing. Kevin on Earth, what's up? Yeah, I know, I appreciate it. It's been kind of surreal, honestly. All right, so when I jump on this pad, what we just programmed with no coding is this pad should move back up. And it didn't. It didn't move. Let's try this again. I don't know, wait, what? I don't know. Did I move the pad down correctly? Oh, I only moved it down 1. What? It should go down 4. Yeah. All right. Let's try this again. This comes down. Boom. See that? Now I'm up. How cool is that? Now I'm way up here. I think I can hop on this. I think there's colliders. Oh, no, there aren't any colliders for that. Kevin, what up? Yeah. So guys, Decentraland, we're here in the Builder tool. This is a free tool, drag and drop editor. I'm showcasing some static objects, but also functionality. So right now what we have is we've got a couple NFT frames, right? And they're kind of overlapping, but just to show you that we can change them. And let's go back to OpenSea and let's just make sure they're all different, right? Let's get another Wonder Cat or whatever. And so what I do here, guys, for anybody looking, is I'm on OpenSea, okay? And again, NFT information is public in terms of what it is and the owner, but no one knows who the owner behind it is. So this kind of looks cool, this hash mask. So I'm gonna click on it. is, oh, here we go. Let's click on this. Okay, so what you guys can see is this is the contract address, the code for the NFT, and then this is the token that is this object. So this is like kind of like, what kind of object is it? It's a hash mask. Which one is it? 12503, as you can see. So in this builder here, we're gonna get out of preview mode. We're gonna come down here and swing around, and we're gonna choose, let's choose this left one. This one's kind of cool. And I'm gonna change what type of NFT this is. So we're a hash mask. And then I think we're what, 12053? So let's put that in here as the ID. One interesting thing I'm finding out now, look, is the frame style I've chosen is golden edges, but it hasn't updated in the editor. But it does update in the preview, which is, I think, should probably be changed and updated within the editor, just so you get a better view of it. But it's a minor thing. Things like that. The Decentraland team has way bigger fish to fry and priorities of getting, the experience ironed out versus, a quick little fix like that. So let's maybe do wood slim. I don't know. That's kind of cool. So let's go over here. And there you go. Boom. That actually looks really cool. I'm vibing on that a lot. I like that. And I actually like the artwork, honestly. I might have to put this somewhere in a gallery. I don't know. Very cool. So showcasing, guys, we've got different types of NFTs, different looks of the frame for the NFT. So if you're thinking about maybe showcasing your own artwork or somebody else's artwork as an NFT and putting it on a simple wall or something like that, very easy to do. We also have some functionality where we're going to click a switch, we turn the lights on, and then this platform comes down. When we step on the platform, we go back up. Kind of cool. What else can we do? Let's see what else we got. Let's just keep it on the triggers here. What is a blender? I don't know what that does. Let's add a blender to our table. I kind of want to see this. I want to see this work. I've never utilized this object before. I mean, I don't work in the builder that often, so I don't know what it is or what the animation is. But let's. I've got my blender on my table, and when I click this switch over here, we got it's activating everything in our scene, right? So we're turning on the lights, we're moving the vertical pad, we're moving the object for me to thing. Let's add another activation when I click the switch, which is right here. So toolbox, what are we gonna do? We're going to not do toolbox. We're gonna click on the blender, and we're gonna activate the blender. So I don't know what the blender animation is, but let's find out. Okay, so we got some audio there. No visual animation, but we got some audio. I don't know if you guys saw anything that I didn't. And yeah, for sure. I definitely don't want to play around with the blender too much. I just like to make people order pizzas. I'm not a big blender guy. But look, our pad came down, our lights came on. I'm gonna jump on this thing again. We're gonna go up in the air, right? We're up in the air. We're hanging out. Super cool. So maybe let's do like let's get off of the assets like that. Let's do like sci-fi maybe. I don't know. Some tiles, and let's drag a tile. And that'll take a second. And then I think what I'm going to show you guys to kind of end the stream too is uploading this. Yo, I think that's Doug. What up, Doug? Oh my goodness, what the heck? That's huge. I definitely need to scale this down, like big time. Whoa. I kind of want to do something super unique too, you guys, and really flex the ability of this builder. So what I'm gonna do is this object right here is going to be invisible, and it's a kind of hack that I use in Decentraland. Hack meaning a quick and dirty way to do something. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to scale this to be 0. So it's technically there, but it's so tiny. It's so tiny you can't see it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put it right here, and let's scale this thing to like, I mean, I would like to see positional information on here as well. This is really hard to do. Okay, scale down to 0, I believe. Okay, let's try something. What I'm gonna do is when this thing ends, when this thing stops moving, I'm gonna show the upstairs pad, the upstairs thing, and maybe we'll scale it by something. How about that? I actually like that trigger area. When a player enters a trigger area, let's add something else, right? So what we're gonna do is we're flexing the builder, pre-coding things. We're not coding at all. This is all pre-coded stuff. So toolbox, we're not gonna move an item. Let's scale an item, and let's select that last plane surface, and let's go like 6 and 6 and I don't know, 0.1. If that'll work. Speed, let's make it happen immediately. Okay. So I'm showing you guys now. You can't really, I don't think you see that little square that I put up there. But as soon as I pull this down, we got a little lever. Now, as soon as I land on this thing and take me up to my thing, we should get a platform. And there it is. Obviously, holy wow, that is scaled in the wrong direction. But oh my gosh, that's huge. I gotta fix that. That is crazy. Let's change that. That was a little too big of a scale. Let's go down to like 1. How about that? Let's try this again. All right. So we've got like an invisible floor up here. We've got, maybe only accessible by me. I get up here and boom, there's the tile. Kind of crazy, right? So again, no coding experience, all done within the builder. It was invisible to the naked eye, and then I programmed it to do this. Now let's see if I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna scale this, and when I deactivate, let's get rid of the blender. I'm over the blender. Let's scale the upstairs floor down to nothing, and we'll do that immediately. All right, so now boom, let's go check out our secret floor. It's up here. Cool. I need to maneuver it more, and then if I go over here, this thing should go away immediately. See that? Boom, went away. It's gone. So you can hide and show objects with scaling. Pretty cool stuff. No coding experience needed. You can have portals and doors pop out of nowhere because they were hidden. Super cool stuff. I would like to see more functionality in the builder in terms of, maybe I'm missing it, but all of my items that are currently in the scene, I don't know where they are. Oh, I'm over too many triangles. Okay, how about this? Yeah, that was a good example too, guys. Like it tells you how many triangles you're over the limit. One interesting point on that is, since this builder is from Decentraland, it constrains you to the limits. Now, if you do something in the SDK, currently there are no constraints, or the constraints are not activated, I should say. A lot of us as developers don't know when that constraint will be activated. So, I think my pizza scene is coming right up upon the limit of 10,000 in terms of geometry count. And there's a lot of scenes that go over it. I mean, I could have an Unreal, there's a website here, which, it'll take a second. Hold on. Mix ammo. This is really cool. I think I'm logged in. Characters. You can download these 3D model characters and animate them and bring them into Decentraland, but they're super high res, right? And you can test them out, you can look at them, and then you can look at the animations too. And there's some unreal animations, right? Like you want to create a scene, you can kill the guy, the NPC if you want to, right? Like absolutely all kinds of different things, but just showcasing that this model has super high res, a lot of polys, and it'll probably blow up your scene if you import it into the builder. But if you just use the SDK directly, this constraint is not activated. So I have a couple of them in a scene that I'm way over the poly count, way over, and it'll break my scene. I just don't know when Decentraland's going to start enabling that constraint within the SDK. So we'll just, for now, stick to the builder, and we'll just keep messing around. Let's see what else we can do with the toolbox. So I showed you like levers, we've got lights, we've got a teleport, we've got some text. What else on smart items? I mean, guys, there's so many different things. What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so this is like a pre-built building. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna scale this down a bit so that I can see what this is. No, let's bring it down. So this is a cyberpunk building. Okay, interesting. All right. I'm not really about that. What is this? Shop? What is this? This looks like a little shop. I guess it's probably gonna be bigger than my 1x1 parcel. I think the next thing maybe to show you guys is I'm gonna log back into my account that owns land. And actually, maybe not. Let's do this. Let's publish and let's add it to the scene pool. How about that? Okay, so that should be in the scene pool to be downloaded by landowners like myself or others. So I'm gonna switch accounts right now, and then I'm gonna go and see if I can find that scene and then maybe deploy it to my land. So give me 1 second while I switch accounts. And by accounts, I mean MetaMask. So I'm switching my MetaMask account right now back to my main land account, and I need to refresh the page. And I don't know if you guys can see right here, we have my scene. We have the scene I created on the other account. It's right here. I mean, that's how fast it was, right? So if you guys wanted to, like I said, I'm totally open to opening up my land to you guys, and you say, hey, I just created the scene, I want to check it out in the land, in the virtual world. I'm happy to find it in the scene pool and then deploy it, and we're about to do that. I'm assuming, since this was such a recent build, that it's taken a little bit to load, and I've actually never loaded a scene from the scene pool, so we'll see how this goes. I actually don't know how to deploy it. This will be unique as well. It kind of gives you some overview here. 29 items, 1 parcel. You can check this out. Yeah, see, look, and so I get all the functionality of what we just all did on my other account. I can come in here and check it out. Kind of cool. But now I really want to try and deploy this. I just don't know how to do that. Because I know I can. Yeah, see, this is the scene pool. I don't know how I go as an owner deploy. I don't know how to do that. What is this? Yeah. Interesting. Let's get out of the scene pool. Let's just go back to the builder. Yeah, this will load. New stream. I created this, I think last night. Since I created this, I have to open it in the editor first, and then publish it. and it's taking a little while to load here. Interesting. So let's just try to refresh, see what happens. Guys, again, this is the builder tool for Decentraland. My name's Lastrom. I'm a SDK developer within the world, and we're going through the builder here to just kind of highlight how to drag and drop stuff. Again, I'm not the greatest developer in the visual space with the builder, but I just want to showcase how to publish things. So I created this last night. Let's choose my land that is going to host this. I want to publish this. And again, this is no coding required, guys. Wow, jump in. So let's do it. Let's go in. We're going in. You'll see how quick and easy this was. Going from creating something to publishing it in the virtual world. And here we go. This is the problem with uploading in Decentraland. The sync time sometimes just doesn't align. You know, it's unfortunate. When you publish from the SDK to the virtual world, you have the option to choose a server node, and you can push it to one specifically, and then it will propagate in the background over time to the other ones. When you publish from the builder, it looks like I don't know which one it chose, to be honest with you. I'm in the realm unicorn blue. So I don't know if when I published it from the builder, it went to the unicorn blue server, or if it's like first downloaded or uploaded, excuse me, to the Balder or the Fenrir. That's kind of unfortunate. I think, well, let's try Fenrir Blue and see if it is uploaded there to that server. All right, let's go check out the area. Let's go see my spot. See if it's was uploaded to Fenrir. I don't know. Yeah, T4 Soul, what's up? How are you? Welcome. Appreciate you joining. Okay, there you go. Look, there we go. So it was a different server. Okay. So hopefully in the next few minutes it will get propagated across all of these other servers. So we jumped into the Fenrir server. We were automatically put into the unicorn server, which didn't have our content yet. So, you know, within 5 to 15 minutes, I would say your scene gets deployed across all of the servers, and then you'll be able to view it. So we actually just randomly found the correct server that it was uploaded to first. So here you go. This is straight from the builder into the virtual world. Literally, this is the virtual world. This isn't like a test or local area. This is live land. Is change around faster than doing a different URL? I don't think so. I don't know. Again, I kind of somebody online or wants to add me. What is this? Frankie Needles. Frankie, what's up? You're not online. I don't know. Good question. We can try. I've never done it. Change realm. Do you go change realm, and then what? Do you do like the realm and color? Whoa, it says I just changed. Look at the location bar. that was pretty fast, honestly. Let's try something else. Let's try DG or Loki. Let's try this again. Change realm Loki blue. Wow, that's really fast. Now, I am a little skeptical of that working in terms of refreshing content. I'm a little skeptical. I'm not sure. But if that is true, then wow. Let's try if we just refresh and see if the server is actually there. Or my scene. Good tip, by the way. I appreciate that. Again, I'm still learning new things too. I'm more in the programming side of it, less about the visual experience. But I'm curious to see. Our scene should be loaded. I mean, yeah, there we go. All right. So I do like that. Change realm. That seems to work pretty fast. Yeah, so guys, we went from the builder to the virtual world. So I'm going to get rid of this tree. And I'm going to just drag in like this thing. I don't know. And then I'm going to republish this and see how fast it'll go across servers. This will be a good test with the change realm command versus typing it in. Now obviously this is taking a second to load. All right, so we're back. Sorry, I was waiting for that to load. All right, it loaded. Let's publish it. Chose my one land. Boom. Upload it. All right, jump in. It's gonna. Let's just try this again. Let's get out of this. Let's jump in. Let's see how fast it loads, and then let's do the change realm and see how quickly it'll propagate. We'll see. It's also noon over here on the West Coast, so let's change it up. Did that work? Yeah, see again, it's not refresh, right? So we're in Fenward. Let's do the change realm and go Loki Amber. But see, it doesn't refresh your scene. See that? So that's kind of why I like to do a hard refresh when I change servers, because I might not be getting the most up-to-date content if I hit the change realm function command within. Why did I drag this on accident? Yeah, sorry. This change realm, it's not unicorn blue. See, I changed realms, but the scene is still not propagated. So I kind of want to just like do this again and see if it comes through. And then I'll probably do a couple more little things with the builder, then cut it for this stream for now. Maybe I'll be on later doing something else in the world. But wanted to showcase. I'll do a recap of the builder. I think it's a very unique, very awesome tool that a lot of people might struggle with understanding how to do things and think, you can just only drag and drop. But there's a lot more functionality. It's like learning any new tool like Blender or anything else that has a learning curve. Photoshop, you really can't understand the capabilities until you understand the tools within the toolbox. So trying to showcase some of the tools within the builder to give you kind of an idea of, oh wow, okay, I didn't know I can dynamically move, scale, translate, rotate an object based on an action by the user. So there's a lot of cool dynamic smart objects that keep getting added. You yourself can create smart objects and then upload them as an asset pack as well. So really cool stuff. I'm waiting for this to load, by the way. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected. And I don't know why. Every time, it's insane. Every time I load in, I get put over here. It's like, I don't care about the mystery castle so much, honestly. I'm gonna go over here. All right, see the hard refresh on the realm change looks like it's loading new content. So this command change realm, while seems super fast, it might be a little bit gimmicky in terms of pulling the most up-to-date content, Will Turner. So just keep that in mind. And it's still loading, so we'll let that load for a second. I'm gonna check this out. Okay. Oh, last thing I'll do really quickly. Apparently, yeah, Mark Cuban. I forgot about that. We'll go to his land. It's a little. It's not too far away. Nightmare Greg is having a release party. That's tonight. I might have to stream that one too. I think I'll stream that one. That'll be a fun one to get on as well. Okay, so there we go. There's our land updated, right? So the change realm code didn't really work for us, but doing a hard refresh up here in the location bar pulled the most up-to-date content for this parcel, which is mine. I do appreciate, Will Turner, that little shortcut, but like I said, it feels a little gimmicky. Just understanding how the platform works, I would always like to refresh the browser and get the most up-to-date content. So unfortunately, that change realm code in the chat box doesn't look like it does that. So not to worry, an extra 10 or so seconds to get the most up-to-date content through a refresh, hard refresh, I think is acceptable. Again, so guys, to kind of wrap this up, this was all done in the builder, this builder tutorial, this builder model right here. I'm going to continue working. Okay, so now look, I would advise and challenge anybody watching or is going to watch this as a VOD, like go in, add your scene to the scene pool. Sorry, I want to publish it to the scene pool. Okay. Publish it to the scene pool and then message me on Discord, and I will upload it to my land so that you can see it hanging out in the virtual world. I know land is pricey right now. That's unfortunate for everybody else. It's great for me. I can't do much about it except help you guys kind of get a little experience with publishing something in the virtual world, and then maybe you'll figure out, collect a few friends and maybe go all in on a piece of land. There's also renting capabilities for land too, so you can rent some land from somebody. I'm willing to rent land to somebody as well, but I think for just this initial kind of user experience, I'm more than happy to just let you guys show me which content you want published and then select it and publish it. I think that's super cool. I think it'll help a lot of people get over that barrier of land ownership. And then you can come in, and take screenshots, show it off to your friends, say, hey, look what I made in the virtual world, man, this is cool, or whatever, right? And then maybe dip your toes in the SDK and try to work in it that way. But just for the last part of this stream, to recap our builder before we go to Mark Cuban's thing. So the builder is a drag and drop tool on the Decentraland website. There's all kinds of asset packs, different things, static, dynamic, that you can drag and drop in here. I mean, there's so many, guys. We hardly scratch the surface on any of these. And I've been on for about an hour and a half, kind of walking through some simple scenarios. But, there are so many different sci-fi levers and things like that you can add that I just didn't have time to go through, and you can totally look at. I mean, that's a cool sci-fi lever. It's kind of big, whatever. But just showcasing some of the dynamic content, a lot of the static content right here, the dragging and dropping, the maneuvering, positioning, and scaling of things, how to link items together in terms of I click a switch, some lights turn on, a platform moves, a floor comes out of nowhere. We stand on a platform, it moves up, it can move down, sideways, all kinds of different functionality built right here within the builder. So no programming or coding experience. Pretty awesome stuff. If you have 3D models, you can upload them into your own asset pack, which again, I'm in a different account, so I don't have my pizza asset pack, but you know, I made my own asset pack just to check out this ancient altar, right? So that is actually downloaded from, I think, Google Poly, maybe, as an altar. And I was trying to work on my NFT giveaway scene as like, this is the central spot. So you can create your own asset packs, upload your own GLBs. So guys, that's kind of the high level of the builder tutorial. I can go in more depth. I think I kind of scratch the surface on what was most important, but if some people are trying to figure out how to link things together with the toolbox, you know, and make things happen dynamically based on, you know, clicking a switch, moving an item, coming into an area, etc. I'm happy to help you guys out in Discord. The last thing I will do now is let's go check out Mark Cuban's land. So this is completely unrelated to the builder, but what I'm going to try to do is I'm walking towards it. Let me see where his coordinates are. Okay, -134, -30. So instead of teleporting, I kind of just want to traverse and go over there. So he's what? -134. All right, so I'm going this way to Mark Cuban's land, and you guys can see all of this like randomness right now is oh, I gotta go this. Wait, am I going this way? Yeah. Is all landowners that don't have anything on their land. So you can see how open this world is right now, and we need content. We need content creators. Need to get you guys in there in the builder and build some awesome content, so that we have stuff to come back to. And it looks like I've reached a point where now we need to load a little bit more. So I went across, I don't know, that was what, like 30 pieces of land before I had to really refresh. So that's an improvement, an immense improvement in terms of loading times. People might not think so, but yeah, it was huge. This actually was, there was a builder hackathon contest to kind of what could be, you know, you win some land and mana based on your creation, and this person created a tornado out of all done in the builder, right? That's kind of a cool scene, right? So he's got things flying around, and it's a tornado. I can't remember if this won or not. If anybody's watching that has more knowledge about that, let me know. But I know that this was part of the builder contest. So let's get back on board. Let's see, hold on one second. Oh, someone was talking about the where we're going. Okay. Apparently I can't walk in this person's land, so I can't go over there. So they coded me or an area where I can't walk. So I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but I couldn't go around the left of that object. So we're going to apparently, what is it, 130? No, so it's back this way. Mark Cuban's land, 130. So again, you know, you see some scenes loading. Here's some good builder content, right? Like this looks like it came from the builder. This guy's got a little campfire. He's got a little scene here. He's got a little area. Put some tile down. A little wishing well, maybe. I don't know. Is this interactive? No. So to me, this all looks done with the builder. Pretty cool stuff. You know, they're getting they're figuring it out. And then you look at this and you're like, oh, whoa, this looks like a 3D model somebody created, downloaded, and dropped in here. This looks like it was done with the builder. And then look, we got a floating, I don't know what this is. This looks like it was done with the builder too, right? Along with all of this stuff. This all looks like it was could be the builder. I don't know. Let's keep going on here to Mark Cuban's land, apparent land. I'm still a little skeptical. Yeah, Soul. So that's just what I need to learn. I have some content that can be uploaded. Content, if it's a 3D model in a GLB or GLTF format, you can definitely upload it to the builder, and or just from the SDK, you can install it. You can deploy it without dropping it in the drag and drop tool. And I'm going to start doing a tutorial on that as well. Downloading a very simple static object, maybe touching it in Blender, and then uploading it with the SDK. I could have teleported to Mark Cuban's land, but you know what? I kind of like walking around and seeing what's up. This loading, by the way, you guys, I'm on a MacBook Pro 16-inch 2020 version. I think it's like 16 gigs of RAM. I kind of beefed it up a bit for personal reasons. However, just to let you know, this loading is impeccable in terms of where it was 6 months ago to where it is today. You used to have to sit here, I mean, for like minutes and wait for this stuff to load. It was incredible. So kudos to the DCL team for always improving that stuff and making the user experience way better for everybody. I'm going to reply to somebody on Discord really quickly about Mark Cuban's. Yeah, going there now. All right, so we're going to Mark Cuban's. I guess I could have posted this on Reddit, but whatever. So we're a little off course here. We got to go back. I think, wait, what? Yeah, we got to go this way. More so like this way, yeah. It's negative 130, what is it? Negative 134, negative 30. So we're getting close. We're getting close. But I wanted to walk over here instead of teleport just to see what else is going on. I've never done it. Yeah, so totally try it. Export it to GLB, so it's a single file, and then go to the builder and try to import it as your own asset pack. And I'm more than happy to publish it on my land. I will say though, if you go the builder route with your external GLBs, you are going to run into the poly count restriction of 10,000 polys per parcel. So take that into account. I can whip up a quick scene for you as well to use the SDK and kind of skirt the constraints. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in and checking it out. Drop in the comment too. Anything you guys want to see, reach out to me on Discord if there's something else you guys want to see that you're curious about. It can be anything, honestly. So again, the loading time is just awesome right now in my eyes from what it used to be. The loading time is so much better. So we're getting close. It looks like it's this piece right here. No, wait. Is it? No, one. Wait. Negative 30. Yeah. So is this negative one? Wait, what? Negative 134. Hold on. Yeah, my Twitch does get recorded. Unfortunately, I've had some snafus with showing kind of like personal information. So I've only have a couple VODs. I think this one is fine, so I'll put this one up. Yes, my Twitch link. Yeah, no worries. Here, hold on one second, bro, man. There we go. Yeah, so I'm getting better about streaming. It's hard for me to show the stuff I'm working on because I'll drag in my personal file structure and or my address when I was typing in the pizzas, and I can't have that on VOD. So what is this? Negative 134, negative 30. Okay. I was wondering like what is this? So we gotta go this way. Negative 134, 30. Okay, so I'm supposedly on Mark Cuban's land right now. And that would make sense because he probably has no clue how to program anything. Mark Cuban, if you ever see this, shout out. I will develop anything you want on your land. Just let me know. I'll do it for free. So yeah, I guess Mark Cuban's right here. And he is just south of, God, I forget this district. I totally forget that district. And then the Vegas district is obviously right there. So he's a little bit away from the districts, but you know what? Again, you can teleport. He's close to some other estates, which is unique. Yeah, PC, appreciate it. Yeah, we just went through the whole builder tutorial, so I'll upload that one as a VOD, and then we're kind of off topic here on Mark Cuban's land, but just showing people. So yeah, Mark Cuban, get in the builder, build something dope. Let's get a little Dallas Mavs little I don't know, maybe the mascot, get him in here. Let's get a little logo. Maybe we build him a little NBA. Is that Fashion Street? Okay. You know, we should check out Fashion Street, and kind of go over there and see. I know I'm kind of going all over the place. I don't want to get off the stream because there's so much to show you guys. But yeah, Mark Cuban, let me know, man. I'll build anything for you. You want to populate this to make it look like it's not barren wasteland? Absolutely. Let's get going. Let's get you a American Airlines Stadium built in here. Yeah, for sure. So let's check out the Fashion District really quick, because Nicole said that's where Fashion Street is, and it was billed as kind of like high street retail. All the famous, high-end brands gonna have stores like Rodeo Drive in Los Angeles. Very curious to see. This district is not the Fashion Street or Fashion District. I can definitely tell you that. I've gone to the Fashion District, and it definitely doesn't look like that. And I'm trying to just push through the loading here and see what it does. So I'm kind of, again, brute force flexing what I can do with the world, and now I ran into a wall. So we'll see how long this will load in this district here. Be right behind Soho. Is this the Fashion District right here? Is this it, or is it right here? One thing I'm gonna bring up to the DCL team is I think there needs to be like at least when you hover over a parcel inside a district, which is like a neighborhood, you need to have like, hey, what district is this? I think that would be helpful. Everybody knows that this is the Vegas district. It's huge, but maybe not everybody knows that. So what does it say? I think where the road just turned tile. I don't know. Let's just go right here. Let's just go right here and we'll see. I'll just jump in really quick. I'll check it out. If you guys want to see something else, let me know. That street that runs straight behind. So okay, cool. Let's check it out. We'll see. I did the pizza kiosk thing. That's fantastic. I utilize all of Domino's online ordering system, so I don't touch any of the orders. A person types in their information, and my code sends the order directly to Domino's. And I bring that up because direct-to-consumer brands that have online presences only, or even have retail brick and mortar, I think they should be in this space. And I'm tying it back to fashion. I don't know how you pronounce it, bonobos, Grayers, all those Instagram websites. What about like Birchbox or all of those subscription services? Why can't you go online and order it from the virtual world versus going to a website, right? Think about having websites that are direct-to-consumer brands, and instead of a website, when you go to a website link, it takes you to their virtual store. Right? So expanding upon just a 2D flat surface of a website, now you can really interact in a virtual space. So I think personally, all the direct-to-consumer brands out there, and additional brands, should be paying attention to Decentraland. And we got a loading issue here, so let this go. Let me just refresh this. We'll refresh this and see what we got. MixMO, while we're loading though, is super cool. I mean, you can do some really cool animations, and you can rig these models to have multiple animations. So you can have a guy, shooting, running, add a couple animations. A lot of the NPC stuff is like Like, you know, you can search for things like idle. So you just have a little guy and they're kind of just like hanging out. They're just kind of like just standing there, right? He's moving ever so slightly. And so you can import this character into your scene and kind of just, you know, have a little bit more interactivity into your scene. Kind of cool. Yeah, and I want your avatar to get an NFT in real life person. Exactly, right? So, you know, that's super cool. Everybody loves the NFT stuff. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, no, 100%. Look, I'm building the hype on the pizza thing right now and doing it with the top 10 highest bidders. And then I'm going to, you know, keep working on the code and showing you guys, you know, improving on the menu. I mean, I have to take all of the menu items that Domino's provides and build it into a virtual menu, right? So something you can click on and see the toppings. And that just takes time. And it's not like once I do that, you guys click purchase order and then I get an email and call up Domino's. No, all of that configuration you do gets sent to Domino's directly. So, you know, Amazon, if they have public APIs, you know, being able to tap into those if Amazon would allow that. Other things. That's kind of why I chose Domino's. I would love if Postmates or DoorDash had public connections that developers can tap into and say, hey, Postmates, here's an order from somebody, put it into your order system, and then go get it and deliver it, right? That's what Domino's has, and that's why I chose it. So I totally agree. You know, you purchase something from the virtual world, it can get delivered to you in real life, like in Ready Player One. Very cool. So let's see if this loaded. Okay, so it looks like this is the fashion district. It looks like I'm behind it. This looks like the fashion area, I believe. From my recollection, I think. Yeah, so look, this is completely different. You can tell it's not done in the builder, but look at all of these like kind of templated stores, right? So imagine just being able to visualize purchasing from Gucci or Chanel or something else, right? Versus going to a static website. Just creating a different user experience. I think that's huge. And I believe they modeled this after Rodeo Drive out in Los Angeles. I don't know if that's true or not. Don't hold me to it, but and I believe everything is static at this point. Like I can't go in there. There's nothing going on. Yeah, so look, we are in the fashion street, top left. You can see in the mini map tells us where we are. So this is all kind of standard templated, right? I don't know who's behind this district, the fashion district, but it's on them to maybe reach out to brands and populate this content with brands. And like I said, get direct to consumer stuff. It looks like this area, I don't know if it's not loaded yet or they're working on their model and they haven't uploaded it. But it's a really cool build. I mean, I think it's awesome. I think, you know, what do we got there? What is this? I don't know what kind of brand that is. Oh, is this Chanel? Okay, so we got Chanel, right? So maybe Chanel comes in. Maybe somebody has a connection with Chanel's PR team. I don't know. And says, yo, you could totally sell your virtual stuff. Get on the hype train of NFTs. And, you know, what you could do is maybe instead of building the functionality out of the start into the world, maybe you buy an NFT in the virtual world and then you go to the Chanel website and the Chanel website checks your wallet and says, okay, oh, you do have the NFT. We'll, you know, choose your item. We'll send it to you. I don't know. So super cool. It's awesome. Again, amazing build. It took a long time. Now we got to populate it with real, you know, applications, things that make sense, outside of just trees and random scenes. Let's kind of go in here. Let's see. Is this open? Okay. So we got a lobby. Again, their modeling needs a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of work, but nonetheless, still an awesome build. This has been cool. This has been updated over here. I haven't gone in here in a while. I usually just stayed on that first part, so I haven't seen any of this building at all. It does feel like a ghost town because I am the only one here, but imagine this getting populated with people and little street vendors talking to you, stuff like that. Pope is a great. So somebody on Discord said Pope is a great way to combine Decentraland and bot protection for shoe drops, clothing, etc. Yeah, so great idea. So Pope is an acronym for Proof of Attendance Protocol, and it's basically, like I mentioned in my stream last night, it's like signing your name at an event conference center, like the tables out front. You sign your name and verify that you attended the event. But this is all done digitally, and then you get to collect the NFT that says you have that Pope token, right? So maybe that is an actual ticket to be a part of an unveiling, or what we had last night, an air quote art drop. Maybe I create another Domino's event, and all it is Popes. It's just one Pope thing, Pope booth, and everybody comes, and anyone that gets a Pope will be able to order a pizza. Does the SDK support Pope lookup? Great question. I think Popes are on XDAI. I don't know if they're on the main blockchain of Ethereum. Yeah, see, here we go. Perfect example here. Perfect example. I'm working on this right now, showing you guys kind of behind the scenes. Free minting on XDAI. I don't know about plans, honestly. That's a good question I can ask. Here's a little hover that says all Popes are minted in XDAI, but should you want your Pope in mainnet, uncheck this checkbox so that you can submit the transaction and migrate the badge to mainnet. You'll need to pay for the transaction cost. Yes, they could. Yes. So again, Popes might have the potential to be unique. But my personal opinion is I don't really see value in it. Because you can just totally switch accounts without paying or giving up something, right? If you like, what I want to do is when you buy a pizza from the kiosk, you'll receive an NFT, right? Well, if you switch accounts, that account no longer has the NFT, so you have to repurchase a pizza and get the NFT. So you'll be paying again. But the goal is to have 10,000 pizza NFTs, and that's it. There's no more. So it'll incentivize people to buy a pizza, and then they'll be one of 10,000 ever to have the pizza NFT. And I think, in 5 years from now, maybe that'll be cool or not. I don't know. We'll see what happens in 5 years when people say, hey, oh man, that account was one of the few that got to purchase a pizza. Maybe Domino's will steamroll me and say, hey, we're taking over this project and you're out. I don't know. That's a good question I was having with NFT World in the Discord chats. All these guys and girls speculating on land names, right? If we go to the builder, speculating on land names, how does that work for trademarks and big brands, right? People buy Chanel. It's not on the marketplace, things like that. Like is Chanel just going to come in and say, hey, whoever owns this, you better give it to me or we're going to go to arbitration or sue you? How does that work? Carnival Cruise, that's a great question that me and someone else were having. Hey, I appreciate the plug. Thanks, Justin. SDK integrating with Matic, sure, that's cool, but I don't know if you're mentioning the awesome repository, the L2 functionality, but like Ethereum 2.0 is rolling out, so I might just hold off integrating things with Matic until I see what happens with the 2.0 update and helping these transaction fees. Hey, question to you, Juxon. You did that. You moved your Popes from side chain to main chain. What was the transaction cost of that, by the way? But guys, back to my point is like, March Madness, is that a trademark name? I don't know. I mean, how are people like Steam, Cloudflare, Celine? I think that's a women's brand, right? But it's also a person's name. So how does the Celine brand come after this person that owns it? And then do they say, hey, we're not going to buy this for $6,500. We want it. We own it. You know, I don't know, Bank of America, B of A, right? Great topic of discussion of how these big time brands are behind the curve and getting their names out. And then do they just kind of big energy everybody and say, oh, we're taking over, you know? I mean, Warren Buffett, right? Like, is Warren Buffett going to pay $1 million, or does he have the rights to his own name in the virtual space, right? Someone owns Warren Buffett. Does Warren Buffett own Warren Buffett? I don't know. Snakebite, appreciate you joining the server on Discord, guys. I'm on Discord. I'm open. I created my own Discord because the Decentraland general chat kind of goes off the rails quite a bit and things get lost, and I like to provide answers to people. So appreciate you guys joining my own server, and we can discuss, topics that are easier for me to get back to you guys with. 400? All right. Interesting. I don't know. Again, I don't know if having popes on the main net is worth that, especially with the gas fees now. For people to say they attended my event, I would rather have them own a real NFT that meant something. I don't know how we got on this topic, but I guess bringing big brands like Alfa Romeo could have a showcase room in here, but how do they get their name in the virtual space if it's already taken and they don't want to pay for it, right? Very interesting discussion to have. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I have no idea. I can go both ways, honestly. So I think I might end the stream there, guys. I appreciate everybody joining. We've kind of gone all over the place, but started with the builder and the builder tutorial. Pretty high level builder stuff, so we can dig in further with the builder tutorial and more stuff like that if people want. So I think my next stream might be later today. I think there's an art drop happening. I forget which time today, but I'll post it in Discord, Reddit, and on Twitch again for my schedule. So I appreciate everybody joining. 1 second, guys. I appreciate everybody joining. Thanks for watching. Again, ask questions in the comments, ask questions on Discord about anything. All this stuff is new to everybody, and I'm here to provide information. So appreciate it. We'll see you a little bit later. Thanks a lot, guys.